everybody, and welcome back once again to Let's Play Fallout 2. I was supposed to be doing a Baldur's Gate 3 stream today because there was no football, but I ended up making the most of the glorious weather that we had. Very windy today. I'm recording this on Tuesday at 9 o'clock at night, so you'll be seeing this on Wednesday evening if all goes according to plan. It was a bit breezy. It was only about 22 degrees, so it wasn't scorching hot, but the sun was shining, so it was actually really, really pleasant. So yeah, went for a good walk for a couple of hours this evening, which was really enjoyable. Bit of fresh air for a change. But anyway, I have returned, had my dinner, and I thought to myself, well, I quite still fancy playing something. So I thought, you know what? Fallout 2 will just scratch that itch. So here I am. So in the last session, we ended here, in the caverns, to Vault 13, because in Vault 13, well, we found a bit of a surprise, didn't we? We found some death claws, intelligent death claws. They can talk. Social animals. But more importantly, of course, we found what we have been looking for since we left Arroyo. We have found the Gek, and here it is. It's a bit heavy at £10, but if it's that heavy, surely it must do something good. We're hoping. Come all this bloody way. Don't get me wrong, Morgan's had a blast getting here. Makes him wonder if he wants to go back, let's be honest. But anyway, he will. So yeah, we picked up some combat armour from in there as well, which is a really nice upgrade to the armour for Morgan, which he's then passed down by equipping Sulik with his cast-off now Metal Armour Mark II, and it trickled down to Myron, who got Sulik's cast-off. So, you know, that kind of scenario of things rolling downhill, very much in play here. Anyway, you may notice that we have some kind of shape in front of Morgan here. You may wonder, the more eagle-eyed amongst you will realise exactly what this is or who this is. Some of you might not. But remember, in Vault 13 there was a hooded shape, and I think I made a comment such as, what the hell kind of person is that? That, my friends, was Goris, the scholar, to give him his full title. That is the son of, what's he called, Gruthar, the head honcho Deathclaw. This is a Deathclaw, my friends. This is Goris. This is our new companion. We now have 3, which is absolutely fantastic for 2 reasons. One, an extra pair of hands, or claws, to be more specific, which is great for carry capacity, because we've been on the edge for quite some time. But not only that, but I have, and none of you have ever pointed this out to me, I'm sure, because if you had done, I'd have been making use of this a long time ago. We have a car, and cars have boots, if you're from the UK, or trunks, if you're in the US. And those of you that are watching from the US will be thinking, what, boots? What do you mean boots? You want your feet boots? No, a car boot. As in a car boot sale. Anyway, yes, we have a car boot, which means that we can actually store stuff in it. And we could have done this since we've had the car. I feel like it's a stupid mistake on my part not to realise a car comes with some storage capacity, come on now. But I didn't realise. Anyway, so we have stored some of the stuff that we want to potentially not quite get rid of, but not want to be carrying around with us. So, yeah. When I was talking about giving us a place of a kind of a place where we can store some stuff, where we stored some stuff in Broken Hills, for example. We didn't have to do that. We could just stuck it in the car boot until that gets full. I think it was in the chop shop in New Reno. We could have extended the capacity of the boot. I thought when he mentioned that it was a case of he was going to install some space into the boot to stuff, to put things. Didn't realise he just meant expand the already present storage capacity. But anyway, what's that saying? Better late than never. So not only have we now got a great hulking Deathclaw that can carry 225 pounds of stuff, we've also got a car boot that can carry quite a lot of stuff. So hopefully going forwards, Our difficulties in carrying stuff around with us hopefully will now be a thing of the past. Until we are like a proper hoarder kleptomaniac and we have the boot overflowing with stuff, our pockets and backpacks laden down with nothing but tat. If we get to that stage, shoot him, not me, shoot him. Yeah. Anyway, before we proceed onwards, I shall give you the lowdown on Mr. Goris. Let's take a look at him. He is a Deathclaw. The clue is in the claw part of the title of the weapon there. He doesn't have any armour, but he's got a very tough hide because he's a Deathclaw. The hide, I believe, is the equivalent of combat armour, which we've just picked up with Morgan. He comes equipped with it as a natural skin. So he's pretty tough. Unarmed, obviously, can't wield a weapon. Hit points is decent. He's got a good carry capacity, and we're looking forward to seeing him scratch people's faces off. Apparently when you get into combat, there's a cool little animation that he does. I won't spoil the surprise for those of you that haven't seen it. Unfortunately, I read it, and spoiled the surprise myself. But anyway, there you go. That is Goris, the Scholar. Have we actually already given him anything? Yeah, 3 stim packs, just to keep himself alive. Sulik is still carrying the bulk of the stuff that we need to sell, and will continue to do so until he cannot move another step forward, and then Goris will be overspill. There you go. So I've rabbited on now for 7 minutes. Thought I'd give you the lowdown since the last session. And now it is time for us to venture forth. So where are we venturing to, you might ask? We've got 2 options here. So let's take a look at them.
Chosen, do you hear me? The village dies. All of our futures die too. We have little left in both time and essence.
The funny thing is...
Hurry.
For heaven's sake. Lay it on thick, why don't you? The funny thing is, those of you that haven't played the game before might be under the impression that that is a scripted cinematic based on the fact that we've just picked up the Gek. It isn't, actually. It's just very uncanny timing. I believe, I could be wrong, but I'm sure that isn't a scripted cinematic. That just happened to occur at the precise time that we've picked up the Gek. If that is the case, that is some seriously uncanny timing. So where's the 2 places that we can travel? Well, first of all, the first place that we can travel back to is all the way up here. All the way up here. Up here. No, all the way up here. No, all the way up here. I have completely forgotten how far Arroyo is from where we are. We've just been kind of prancing and dancing our way to various little bits of the map as we've been going on a grand adventure. I'm just pointing these places out to you, not really, we can all remember things that have happened in these places. Butchery, rescuing power plants, getting our citizenship and getting into the vault to get the location of get the computer working, the den, the very first place that we stopped off and had our fun there and killed the guy for the car, or the money back at least. Reading, the mining town where we still have to take care of those horrible creatures in the mines, if we want to. Don't necessarily need to now, we're not exactly strapped for cash. Yeah, and then we came down here, Broken Hills, and the sagas that we encountered there, with Super Mutant Leader. New Reno, that was a hoot. Still holding out hope of becoming a porn star. It's ebbing away at every moment, but it's not impossible. I believe it's still possible. We just have to complete the quest for the rights, and I think we still might be able to. We just have to enter this army base, which is very difficult, but not impossible. And we will be trying to get there when we get a bit more equipment that might make it a bit easier. But anyway, yeah, lots that happened there in New Reno. Picked up Myron, don't forget. And then down to our latest escapades in New California Republic, Vault 15, and then finally here. We've done a hell of a lot when you look at all of that, haven't we? Morgan has been having a blast. But that, because we've been coming down here in increments, kind of forgotten, or not really realised, how flipping far we've gone. And I'm quite concerned about the fuel in our car. It's not cheap, even with our fuel efficiency savings that we've got. But anyway, that was the first choice. Long way to go, and then to have to come all the way back down here for anything else right now. So the second option, which we are going to be picking, is there's a bit of a military base that was mentioned to the west here. So I think we might want to just check this out first, because if there's something here that we want to take, we can take it. And then we'll go back to Arroyo when we're happy that we've finished down here properly. The shaman fella is still alive. He talked to us, so it can't be that critical just yet. They've got another month at least. We can afford to still have some fun and further our loot count. It's fine. Oh, you're joking. Oh, we need to run. There you go. Look, he sheds his clothing. We need to shed shed out of our flipping boots and run as fast as we can. Oh, don't, oh no. I mean, are we doing well here? Maybe I'm underestimating our power right now. I don't know. No, it's just wounded. No, we need to run. Next turn, if Sulik's still alive. Wow. We need to get out of here next turn, otherwise Sulik is going to die. That would have been a problem. He puts his robes back on. Right, Sulik could be near death. Severely wounded.
What you be need?
Heal.
That be a good thing, friend.
Let's have a look what he's doing now. He's surely got to have used a stim pack there. Wounded, that'll do. Right, okay, that was pretty worrying. We got a wolf here. We got several wolves here. Well, wolves, to be technically correct, which means that we could be in combat, which means we might have to get Sulik to heal himself a bit further.
Will do.
Let's get rid of that. And what are you doing now, Sulik? Are you okay now? Still wounded?
What you be needing?
Did he use a stim pack? He did use it. I think we gave him 3, so I think he's used one. Oh wow, this is bad news. 83. Okay, that's fine. I'm sure wolves won't be too much of a problem. Just like those giant ants wouldn't have been back in Broken Hills. Do you remember those? Right. Anyway, wolves, tents. This looks very similar to the place that we came to when we ended the first game. That big base that had all the Nightkin here on the door. Very similar. Is it the same place? Do we think? What have we got? A large formation of rocks. This was not a natural occurrence. More wolves here. There's a door there. Well, it seems to have been taken over by wolves, which is fine. We'll just have to battle our way through them, I suppose. Although it doesn't look like we can get in. But there is a door, so we're going to have to look at the door. What's this shopping cart thing? If only you had a metal pole to attach to the front of the mining cart. Metal pole? If only we had a metal pole. Oh, that would be handy. Stick it on. Why would we want to stick a metal pole on the mining cart? We're going to form a battering ram. You can't get enough momentum there, surely. Anyway, let's take a look around. Save it first, I think. After we saw it could have died, for heaven's sake. If he'd have died in that combat, by the way, we wouldn't have been reloading it, and that would have been the biggest pain in the backside ever, because he, of course, has all the loot. And we would have had to have left it behind, wouldn't we? Dean's Electronics. Ooh, stim packs to replace those used by Sulik getting here. I love it when the game complies. Right, it's dark, so we'll read. Maybe it'll get a bit lighter. What time is it? It's getting there. We'll wait till morning. We'll rest up. It's been a long journey. Right, we've rested in the tent. We've got daylight. We can see a bit clearer now. I can see clearly now. Oh, hang fire. Ah, a metal pole. Well, isn't that convenient? Right, we shall head to metal pole and stick it on the minecart and see what it does. But first of all, we have to continue to check out the rest of the tents, just in case there's anything else useful here. Certainly looks like there could be. What's this? A survey map and an MB hollow disk. Let's have a look at this. Oh dear, let's get out of here. It looks like a geological survey map of the Bay Area. Can we do anything with it? Read it? Use it? There seems to be a city just west of the military base. You log it on your Pip-Boy. Oh boy. Somewhere else for us to visit? Arroyo, we're coming. Eventually. We'll get there in the end. City to the west. Okay. I'll check that out. It's expired. And download that to our Pip-Boy. Let's have a look. Nope. Military base outside. There you go, that'll be it. To CHQ, Central HQ maybe. Our team of scientists has finished testing the sample obtained from the base. It has been confirmed as 99% pure. You can expect the sample to arrive shortly. As expected, the worker population has mutated rapidly once exposed to the pure source. Heavy but acceptable losses are reported. I've ordered the evacuation of the base. As soon as the last person is out, we'll blow the entrance to the base until the bastards in. Colonel Sanders. Is that KFC, right? Is that KFC, Colonel Sanders? Well, he was Colonel Sanders, wasn't he? Knowing this game and their Easter eggs, I reckon that this is probably in reference to Colonel Sanders from KFC. I won't be surprised. Anyway, what I'm thinking that this is, super mutants in there, because if this is the same base as the first game, this was where all the super mutants were being harvested, wasn't it? So I'm thinking 99% pure. They've maybe got a pure strain of this virus, something. Rest of the worker population has mutated rapidly when exposed to the pure source. Yeah, I'm thinking in there is going to be a bunch of nasties. Nasty, heavily mutated super mutants, which is probably not the best thing to want to have to encounter. But we're still going to see if we can get inside. Is there radiation in here, was my other concern. But we're going to have to go in to see. What else could be possibly in here of use to us? I don't know. But there's enough in that text to pique our interest and our curiosity. We've got a Deathclaw with us as well. I'm sure Deathclaw stack up pretty well against super mutants, if I'm being honest. If allowed to close enough and quick enough. Whoa. I normally say they're a bit heavy, so we'll probably leave them behind. But right now, we've got a pack mule waiting to take such items. Goris, could you come here, please? You'll get to know a cattle prod, which Sulik can't use because he doesn't have the sprite action for. He can only use the Ripper. Or a sledgehammer. Right, Morgan, what do you want? I want to trade with you, almighty scholarly one. You can take the cattle prod, and you can take these. I'm going to try... I was going to give them all to Sulik, but you know what? I've changed my mind. I'm going to spread the load a bit. Thank you, sir. Where's Myron?
Yeah, what? Can't you...
Shut up. You take all of those kind of things. Although technically speaking, that's going to go in the boot of the car. Do you know what, Myron? Give me it back. I'm going to use this boot if it kills me. I'm going to flip and use this boot if it kills me. Right. Let's read this. Our repair is now 58. Is that Dean's Electronics repair? I think it is. Right. Just going to put the hollow disc in the boot because I've just realised I've got one. Look at that, isn't that marvellous? Could even put spare ammunition in here, to be fair, that weighs us down. Like this 150, we only shoot one at a time with this. It's a sniper rifle ammunition. 150 is probably enough to see us through the rest of the game, if I'm being honest with you. And I'm saying that I probably should do it, and I've just walked off having not done it, because it does obviously make sense, but still I can't bring myself to part with it. No, I'll keep it just in case it goes missing. What if somebody nicks my car? All that ammunition as well as the car missing? It'll be a double whammy. You know how this works. We've lost the car once already. Ooh, energy cells. I also have read that small energy cells also fuel your car. Now, these are good for Sulik because he uses them in his weapon, which he's never used yet, and we're itching to see him try it out. The Ripper, not his pistol, which he's set to prioritise at the moment. But, yeah, you can fuel your car with those small cells as well as the bigger ones. In an emergency, if we run out of the big ones, you see. So that would be cool. Right, oh, we're blocked in now. There we go. These wolves aren't hostile, I've just realised. I've just realised that we're quite close to these and they're not attacking. I don't know why it's a surprise to me. And why I didn't realise or even try to approach the wolves tentatively in the first place. Perhaps Morgan considers himself the great wolf whisperer. Oh my god! Okay, they're all howling and swarming. Let's go inside quickly. Run. Run before they can stop us. Pick this up. Attach it to that, quick. No, I probably have to use it from the inventory. Quick. Oh, it's too late! They're attacking! It was a bit of a strange situation, that. Right, we're gonna have to kill animals. I mean, there's quite a lot of wolves here. They're probably tougher than wild dogs, and wild dogs way back when we were in Modoc were a problem. Hopefully now we're beyond a few gnashing pairs of teeth. Oh, there's quite a lot of them. I'm worried about Myron. And they're quite hardy. Got a lot of hit points. It's also quite enough hit points to cause us some issue. Myron needs to run. Okay, that's one down. That's good. Oh, it's causing a decent amount of damage to Sulik. That's not good. I'd rather them attack me, if I'm being honest with you. I've got the combat armour, which is soaking up a lot of the damage. Myron needs to run. Keep saying it, but I mean it. Myron, oh, look at it. This is worrying. This is worrying. How many turns do they get? Myron could fall here. He is running, which is good. Can I aim shot one of these in the head? I need to get my sniper rifle on. 19 damage. I'll do it when I have to reload, I think. Okay, two decent shots are enough. Maybe even one with a sniper rifle. Oh no, Myron is in big trouble. We get one. Oh, Myron's dead. Myron chomped on by wolves. I almost. Oh, I can't. Myron. That was not what I was supposed to do. Hanging tough, Myron. Use a stim pack thing. He's gonna die, isn't he? I need to be able to shoot. 6? No. 5. Oh! Sulik killed him! And now Mr. Deathclaw is getting surrounded. It's not a bad thing. Right, I'm going to switch to my sniper rifle now. Oh, I can't believe it was Sulik that killed Myron in the end. I don't believe it. Oh, God. I'm gutted about that. Right, anyway, it is what it is. $15 hit points. I'm probably better off still using the Magnum to be fair. I get 2 shots and can still aim from this close. Good job. I think he's doing well. He's holding out well. Certainly better than Myron did. What is Sulik? Sulik isn't helping. He's killed Myron and he stood there flipping gawping. I can move 1 square, so hopefully maybe if I move, maybe... Okay, another one down. I mean, all this surely will add up. All these 1s, 2s, 4s. Another one down. Oh no, it's critically knocked to the floor. Now it's dead. I know what's happened here. Basically, because Sulik is set to only attack people that are attacking me, because nobody's attacking me, he's not attacking anybody. So we're going to have to change that. It serves a good purpose in that they don't, if you want to flee combat, they don't start fighting and they flee with you. But I think we're strong enough not to flee from too many pieces, too many situations in combat now. So we need him to be able to start thinking for himself and shooting things. Because right now, look at him, he's stood there like a flipping lemon. Oh, for heaven's sake. Can't see. Oh, now he's shooting. Oh, now he decides he wants to shoot. Wow, holy flipping cow. And he puts his robe back on like nothing's happened. We just encountered an absolute nightmare here. Oh, he's got a lot of stuff on him. 86 out of 125. Oh, that's it for now. We're going to have to take everything off him. Right. Let's take all the light stuff to start. Oh, metal armour. Oh, everything's heavy. Shovels. One less person to give stim packs to at least. A chip. More needles. Take them for now. Buff out. Condoms. lighter, cat's paw, radio, tools. Okay, I think we've reached we've reached capacity. Didn't see that message. Oh God, the trauma! Traumatized here. His partner in crime. We never got to a brothel together in the end, did we? What could have been? Right. We have to give some of these things to Goris. Navcom parts. I'll give them to Goris just in case, because knowing our luck, they'll crop up when we need them and we'll be miles away from the car. So I don't think we're going to need needles. The needle pistol isn't. I'm not raving about it. A letter of some description. Metal pole. I'm going to put some of this away. 50? Doesn't seem quite enough. 100's better. I don't know how heavy these are, but... Super stims weigh something. I think the regular stims don't weigh something. This is heavy. I might give that to Goris as well. Right. Let's just get Goris involved here. He's now going to have to be the new Myron, which means he takes stuff that we want to just cart around with us and keep, but we don't want to actually physically carry ourselves. Metal pole we'll keep. There you go. So he's got some of the questy type stuff, a couple of the things that the heavier stuff that we want to sell. Right, we're down back to 3 again. Oh, that was it. I leveled up off camera, and I was going to say that to facilitate getting Goris into the party, I actually sacrificed my perk. I could have double stacked Mentats, but I only had one packet, so I didn't want to traipse around to find another set. Which I could have done, to be fair, but instead I chose to raise my charisma by 1. It's useless outside of the use that I've just used it for, but it was a way to get Goris into the party. And now look what's happened. In this exact next episode, we're down to a party size where we don't need the charisma that I've just spent. Just typical. Don't you just love it when games do that to you? I mean, one might argue you did it to yourself. I don't see what we could have done differently there, other than not go into the place and anger the wolves. I didn't know they were going to do that, did I? I was just commented on the fact that they hadn't attacked us. Commentator's curse struck. This is another one of those sessions where the game is enjoying mocking me. Right, that's going to go to Goris, that's going to go to Goris, that's going to go into the car, that's going into the car, that's going to Goris, that's going into the car. Nope. Oh, we've got a few more bits still to take. What about Jet? Oh, we can still take them. Right, we'll carry those last few bits. I could edit all of this out, but why would you? This is exactly the kind of trials and tribulations that you live for, surely, in a game where something goes horribly wrong and you've got to do all this messing around just to rectify the problem. Goris is getting that. Put that in there. Put that in there. Goris is getting that and that. This is where the car suddenly says, we're full to the brim as well, you know. We've not got a bigger capacity as you realise. You should have pitched in with the chop shop boys and not angered them and killed them all. You could have had a faster car, bigger trunk, but no. Mr. Wild West here shoots first, asks questions later. Anyway. Oh, for God's sake. My capacity to be able to carry anything that remotely looks heavy is... Goris. I don't know what I'm doing, Goris. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't think... Carry that. Carry that. Carry them. Carry that. You've not got one of them already, have you, Goris? No? Carry the crowbar. Thanks. They're going away. This is how taxing it is when a companion dies, my friends. And we're not going to be able to take that metal armour. without offloading something significant. Breathe. Right. No, we'll put that in the car. I think we'll put that in the car and we'll trade that. Right, bear with me folks. We need to shed a few pounds before we pick up that metal armour, and then eventually probably put that in the car because it's really heavy. Just have to remember it's there so that we can sell it if we need to. We'll just give it to Goris because you know what I'm like, I'll just forget that we've got it and then it'll be too late. Right. So yeah, we've got the rest of our fuel in there. That's something important to remember. We've got condoms in there, very important to remember too. We've got ammunition, important to remember. Well, we don't know what to do with that. Cat's paw in case we get 10 of the damn things. Other than that, it's looking good. We should be able to pick up the armour now, surely. I hope so. This session is us getting. This session is about an 8-minute intro. Me getting here and just having a quick poke around some tents, being ambushed by wolves, and then by the time we get into the building itself, I'll be like, yeah, it's now 45 minutes, it's time to finish. What a session. I mean, oh yeah, and let's not forget, Myron died. Right, Goris, this is getting irksome. Could you take all of my ammunition, please, for a brief moment? And this metal pole probably weighs a crap ton as well. Just bear with me, Goris. You'll get what I'm doing in a second. I'm just prizing this heavy armour off Myron. There we go. And I'm going to give it to you because you look like you can carry it. Can't wear it, but can certainly carry it. Right, thank you. I'll take everything back now. How's he looking? He's got all the heavy stuff, hasn't he? Every single one of them. It's probably quite full already. It's not here. Nowhere near £100. Chump change for a thing of your stature. Right. Okay, so this thing needed a pole before we were rudely attacked. I was trying to do it this way. Oh, look at that! Now what? Push it. The cart by itself isn't going to be enough to open the mine. Attaching dynamite to the metal pole might give it enough power to bust open the entrance. Ooh, well, isn't that a clue and a half? Can you give me a piece of dynamite, please? A good job we've got 2 sticks of it left. It's very fortunate. Now we are down to our last one, so if we do see any, we're going to have to procure it. Dynamite? And now what? Just push it? You strain yourself pushing the cart. Whoa! Oh, we did it! I was gonna think for a moment there. Now we have to use buff out to be strong enough to even push the damn thing. But no, must have been a roll or something. 5,000 experience. Holy cow! We're not far off leveling up to level 13. Unlucky for some. Is there anything else that we can pilfer from here? Nope. Did he do a little flourish with his weapon there? Did I see him twirling his revolver around like somebody out of the wild bloody west? I failed to pick the lock on this door. I definitely picked the lock on this door. Yeah, he's flourishing it, isn't he? Has that been a... What's these things here? Dynamite! They just love it. So if we'd have got here without dynamite, the game would have provided... It would have provided in triplicate. Absolutely fantastic. There you go. We've come away with more dynamite than we came with. That's always a bonus, isn't it? Absolutely. Right. Let's get ourselves to the entrance. It looks like here. Look, little transition point. Yeah, we're 40 minutes in, guys. It's one of those sessions that's flown by, but I don't feel like I've done a right lot. I don't think being in can't speak. I can't see being in here being a quick job. No, there's an elevator. I mean, these creatures are very low-level creatures. We've got rats and pig rats. We've got... What the hell is that? She looks dead. Somebody that looks dead. Oh. And a super mutant. Grundle. Who's talking to the rats. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Where do we go? What do we do? We can get to Grundle. So we can go up here. Up. Round to Grundle. He's a named character, which makes me think he might be able to talk to him. And plus, maybe having Goris in the party could be a good thing for this. Oh no, he's a Deathclaw, not a super mutant. Sorry, I'm thinking of Marcus. What the hell's happened? Yeah. Him shedding his cloak as his sort of prep for battle. It's pretty cool. It might get tiresome after a while because it does slow the start of combat down slightly, but we'll look over that for now. So yeah, the way to the elevator is up here, and the way to Goris is up the middle. So we'll go to Goris first. I'm just thinking we'll just go for a couple more minutes. We'll probably stop at this fella here, Grundle, speak to him, and then that'll be the end of the session. What is in this? Oh, these aren't just rats, these are mutated beasts. Oh, we should not underestimate them then. Oh, this is a radio. Another radio? Excuse me. Goris? You'll get used to this, Goris. You'll get used to this. Can you just carry this for me, please? Thank you. Is that the only one? Yeah, the other one's in the car, right? Okay. That's good. In case we need it in here. It's good to have one in here. We've got more than enough now to be able to carry one each and talk to each other from a great distance. Oh, technology. We shall have to try this out, says Morgan. Morgan planning the party's next little bit of a game with radios, whilst he actually should be focusing on the fact that he's coming to a place that's probably riddled with traps, could kill you, mutated beasts, and he's strolling through it like it's walking the park now. He's got his combat armour, he's feeling confident. He's got a set of claws by his side, another bodyguard over here, he's got combat armour on, and he's a crack shot with his guns. That self-confidence is growing all the time. Hopefully these are not working. I'm going to slice us in two as we walk through them. No, that's good. Come on, let's run. It's probably a bad idea, actually. We reckon there's traps in here. Got to look in the walls in these places because they have hidden. They kind of have them lockers that are built into the walls. Very easy to miss. Right, let's keep quick saving it because this is potentially not going to go very well. Has he got the rat in his hand? Talking about making a stew. This will be a mutated pig rat, by the way. This is. Wow, he runs pretty quick. Okay, very good. Very good. Mousy, oh, okay, he doesn't want to talk to us. Probably not Morgan's finest hour. Casually, as he's dancing through this base or whatever you want to call it, planning walkie-talkie fun, not taking anything seriously, and then he just casually taps a super mutant on the shoulder. Hello, how are you doing? And gets smacked in the face. Come on now, Morgan. We've trained you better than this. You idiot. It's a good job he's not got any weaponry. That could have been something. But Sulik with that pistol is doing some decent damage. It doesn't say who hit him. I think that was Sulik though. And then there was another one where he hit him for 22. So yeah, he's really good with that weapon. Just need to make sure that he doesn't hit us with it, because that could be a problem. Right, what did he have on him? We're quite happy to leave the rats to just run around. Brass knuckles, spiked knuckles, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, we can just about carry those. Oh, they're attacking us. Oh, if we must. There could be something hidden in the corner, to be fair. Let's deal with them. Another, look at that, another 38 hit points. Yeah, Jesus. I think equipping Sulik with that .223 pistol is an absolute genius manoeuvre, Morgan. Well done. Together with, now with me with my weaponry, him with that, and this guy with his claws, we're unstoppable. Hence why he's dancing up to super mutants and tapping them on the shoulder like he's asking them to go out for afternoon tea. We're one-shotting rats. We've gone up in the world. Listen, there was a time they caused a problem, alright? It's called Fallout 1. Right. How many people have died in the in the opening cave, I wonder. Yeah, there's nothing of note here. So we'll make our way to the other side, shall we? Dead super mutant there, it looks like. We'll probably make our way to the elevator. We can get there before the hour's done, I think. Oh, this is silly. We've separated from our party quite a lot. Mind you, he's pretty fast, he's Goris. Yeah, these rats aggro from a hell of a lot further than regular rats, don't they? I believe they do. 2 shots would be preferable. Okay, excelente. Yeah. Try not to rush too far ahead of your companions, Morgan, just in case, I don't know, you need their help. He's getting too overconfident here. What was it? Oh boy. Oh. There was one hiding in a little nook and cranny somewhere. A very large pile of bleached bones. You cannot determine the species of the dead critters. This is a super mutant, right? Oh, for heaven's sake. How many of these blasted rats are there? I missed. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Thanks, Sulik. That's how you got me out of jail, but it was only a rat. Don't get ahead of yourself. Okay, what's in here? Worthless, broken computer parts, computer terminals, VDUs. Lots of pig rats here, guys. Guys, come on. Got Pig Rat Central here. Help me out, will you? Oh, there's 4 of them. Perfect, well done. The reason why I do an aimed shot and then a regular shot is because I think if you do an aimed shot, it increases your chance of a critical compared to just a regular non-aimed shot. At least I'm sure I read that when I was reading about combat in the first game. Don't know if it changed for the second game or whether I misread that, but I'm sure that's what it said. I'm sure you can loot these boxes. And of course, shooting things in the eyes is all. Oh, I did it again. Shooting things in the eyes is always fun if you can get close enough and good enough to aim right. Oh, we've leveled up. We leveled up at the end of the last session, and we've leveled up again at the end of this one. That's pretty quick double time leveling up, isn't it? 2 levels in 2 sessions. Oh, look at this. What's his face? Cannot get there. Cannot get there. Oh, Goris, where are you? Oh, I have some things for you. I think this counts as 1 container rather than 3 separate containers. I reckon those are going to be worth a fortune. Those rockets and things. Trade. Can have them as well. Right, we have reached the elevator. Of course, I believe that we will be going down in this. But not in this session, because we have got to level up, which we will do now. 91,000. That's a bit of a big jump. So what do we want to do? Our lockpick has gone down to 98. I don't know why that is the case. How can we seem to have lost lockpick and speech? Have we... My perception has gone down to poor. What am I suffering with that has taken my perception down to poor? My perception was 5 before, I believe. My charisma's down to 3. My intelligence is down to 7. Okay, something's happened here, people. And I don't know what it is. Are we suffering with... I don't know, is it, maybe are we suffering with mentat addiction or something? How can we see what it is that's causing us to have lost our points here? I'm going to rest till morning. Right, I'm a bit confused, people. My perception definitely was never 3. These were maxed out at 100, so we've definitely lost some stats from somewhere, and I don't know where it is. Armor class, action points. Not a clue. We gained charisma. But yeah, we seem to... I'm sure we've lost intelligence. I'm sure our intelligence was 9. Perception was 5. I think we've got mentats addiction. I reckon that's what's happened to us. But it would normally be showing here if you got addicted to mentats. I'm going to have to research this, but I've got a sneaking suspicion we're suffering with mentat addiction. And if that is the case, how do you get rid of this? This could be an issue. Maybe the doctor skill might help. I don't know. Doctor? 16%? I've honed my skills. It's not really done anything. I don't want to spend my skill points now because I don't know whether or not I need, like for example, do I need to put another skill in lockpick or a couple more in speech? Probably not if we're going to get our stats back. So I'm going to end the session here. If you know what's happened to me, please let me know. In the meantime, I'll do some research, but I'm almost 95% sure these were not our special stats previously. So the only thing that's changed is we took mentats to get Goris in the party, and I might have missed a message that says that we might be addicted to them now, because this is the second. Well, it's a percentage chance that you can get addicted to them, maybe 20% or something like that. So that could well have happened. But anyway, I'll try to see if I can find out. But in the meantime, we'll hold off putting any skill points into anything until we get our stats back to where they flipping well should be. But before even that happens, we're going to have to go into this elevator and explore further in this base to see what we uncover. So to find out what we will uncover, join me next time. Until then though, have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you soon.